and welcome to Channel Sport this morning. Glad you could join us again. I'm Tayo Salah.
And I'm Cecilia Morgwe. We'll get started with the show. And of course, we're starting with the CAF Awards. Two Nigerian players making the list, talking about Victor Moses and William Troost Ekong. Both of them are in the running for the African Player of the Year awards that will be done in Ghana in January. In January,
yeah. Next year, congratulations to Victor Moses and William Troost Ekong. Hopefully they get to make it. They get to go all the way, perhaps, winning the award all together. Also on the show, we're still talking football, and we're going to the UEFA Champions League, where Tottenham Hotspur absolutely stunned defending champion Real Madrid by 3-1 at Wembley yesterday night. Cecilia, what a result. I mean, we had, what a result. We'll talk about more. Yeah. We'll talk more about this later on the show. Don't get me started. Let me put it that way.
Tell you for that. And of course, we move straight to the courts, where you have Rafael Nadal expectedly is ending the year as world #1, the 4th time in his career. So
incredible.
Now that's where we'll start.
We'll
start with him. We'll start with the Paris Masters and those. Okay, we'll start with him. Or we'll start with those guys who are out.
No, let's start with Nadal.
We'll start with Nadal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Rafael Nadal. I mean, okay, I expected it. I mean, we didn't expect him to actually lose
to
exactly
to the South Korean.
To South Korean. So it would have been maybe the upset of the year, right? Because you know what you're looking at, you know what you're waiting for. So obviously, you're not just going to let all that go when you're not a Simona Halep. But he knew what he wanted. He went all out for it, and he got it. So at the end of the day, Rafael Nadal will end this year as world #1. So the point is gathered. It's amazing because he will still have the ATP Tour finals, where he has never won there.
Right.
But against this lad, it was just an easy ride for him. But the first one went to a tiebreak.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
And the second one, maybe that's when he discovered and like, okay, he know what to do, and he.
This was never in doubt at all, Cecilia. Young Chong, like we said yesterday, is a very decent player. We saw how he was able to defeat Miss Charles Zverev quite easily. But taking on Nadal who's targeting the year-end #1 status, it was always going to be a uphill task for him. And once the first set was out of the way, which was a bit difficult, Cecilia, the second set, it was plain sailing, smooth sailing for Rafael Nadal. He took that one 6-4, and as a result, Nadal, like Cecilia said, will end the year as the world #1 player when it comes to tennis. So basically, he can go on a losing streak from now till December, and nothing is going to touch his status as the best player in the world. So this is an awesome achievement for Nadal. If you want to consider the fact that he started the year as world #9, he's going to end the year as world #1. It's just remarkable. And that's it for you right there. Rafael Nadal, 4 times he's ended the year as world #1. 2017, 2013, 2010, and 2008. But the 2017, the one right there at the top, appears to be the most remarkable because he's done it at the age of 31. That's probably the oldest any player has achieved this feat.
The oldest? No, take a fast. Okay, but we'll find that out very soon. But then when you look at Rafael Nadal and what he has achieved 12 months ago, he couldn't even finish the year because of injuries. Now, coming back from the injuries, and he has had a fantastic year, except Roger Federer happens to be in his nemesis this year. All the other players, he's been able to dominate the circuit so well this season. But let's listen to Rafael Nadal, how happy he is to end the year as #1.
No, of course, it was not a goal. It was impossible for me to think about that when you are coming back from a tough period of time without playing tennis and with so many injuries in the last couple of years. But yes, here we are, happened, and very happy. Of course, means a lot, no? After almost 10 years, that big gap between the first time and this time, that's so difficult now. I mean, it means a lot to be able to keep playing at this level after that long time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Rafael Nadal there talking about ending the year as #1. Now we'll look at the ATP rankings, what is really looking like right now, because if you check Rafael Nadal, what he's been able to achieve this year, remarkable. And in the last 16, he will just be facing another guy that you say, Pablo Cuevas in the last 16.
Yes.
It's like not really being there, done that kind of player. So you say it's going to be a smooth sailing for him.
Yeah, I mean, you expect Nadal to go through into the quarterfinals as well. Too. He's never won in Paris before. He's never won the ATP World Tour final. So those are two, two tournaments that are still not on his resume. So he's very motivated. The world #1 race, that's over now. Now he's fully focused on winning in Paris and in London. And I wouldn't, with his form that he's showing right now, you can't really put it past him. The only player out there that will give Rafael Nadal a run for his money is Roger Federer. And Roger Federer right now is chilling. He's not playing at this tournament. So I think Nadal will go on to win the Paris Masters for the first time. And we have a final showdown at the end of the year between Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer, probably at the ATP World Tour Finals. That's my take on that one.
Okay, now let's look at all the players who are in action in the Paris Masters on Wednesday. You have a Dimitrov who's in action, ensuring that Richard Gasquet is out 6-4, 6-4, smooth sail. It was for him also in that one. Dimitrov, one of those guys, he has qualified for the year ending also. I mean, he qualified 6th right now. I mean, he's the 6th player to qualify for the ATP World Tour Finals in London later this month. But then you're having the likes of Richard Gasquet, who is out. He wasn't even in the running to start with. But then you have other players who also stand a chance of getting into it. Smooth sail for him.
Right.
And of course, Gasquet, he's out. I thought his home court, he will have a chance to go ahead. And knowing that Dimitrov doesn't really have much, to take away. I mean, doesn't really have much to play for. Because winning it, I mean, when you have Rafael Nadal in a particular court, it's always hard.
It doesn't mean a player, professional, will go into a tournament with the mindset of the fact that I can't win this one because Rafael Nadal is in my